Good morning. Welcome to your Thursday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom that I think are hopefully going to blow your mind as much as they just blew my mind. I cannot believe that this is the card that popped up. So, excuse me, got a frog today. It's actually a little bit light out already. We are starting to make some headway. Good morning. Welcome to whomever just popped on. Glad you're here. We'll give it a minute or two for everybody to find me and pop on and get settled in. But in the interim, how about if we do some breathing? Nice deep belly breaths. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good morning, Janine. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good morning, Peggy. Everybody's starting to pop in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Appreciating the breath. Good morning, Beth. Welcome from the UP. Glad you are here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody's starting to pop in. And we have a card deck. Good morning, Di. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. We have a card deck we haven't seen in a while, and it was the card deck I selected, but when I opened up the deck, good morning, Gwen, glad you're here. When I opened up the deck, this particular card was on the top, and I'm like, oh, that is so today's card. Good morning, Jonelle. Welcome. Glad you are here. So we have the Earth Magic deck from Stephen D. Farmer, and I'm going to cry. This card is in honor of Diane's mom, who passed yesterday. So we're all holding you in our hearts, Di. This is hard times, we know, but it was so good. It was such a good leaving. Such a good birth into the next life, wasn't it? It was awesome. Earth Magic. Earth Magic. The card is, are you ready for this? I told her she's not going to believe this card. Full Moon. Completion. Completion. Perfect card for today in honor of Susan. So, here's what we have. Every 29.5 days, Grandmother Moon shines bright and full in the sky, illuminating the landscape with her muted brilliance, casting a delicate canopy over the sky and the physical features of Earth. Having gradually etched her way over the last 2 weeks to fullness, I love that statement. Isn't that cool? Having gradually etched her way over the past 2 weeks to fullness, she now stands like a guiding beacon in the night. She has completed this round of her perpetual and periodic monthly journey. I'm going to show you the picture again. Love that picture. And will now start her slow but steady retreat into shadow. Good morning, Bobby. Welcome. Glad you are here. In this card, we see the grandeur of the moon at its peak, blazing brightly and creating a silhouette of a tree. This beautiful orb reminds us that all cycles have their time of completion and fulfillment, one that will inevitably be followed by a decrease until yet another cycle is initiated. Got a cough, hang on. Need a drink. Good morning, Kathy. Glad you are here. Our card for today is Full Moon, Completion. So here's the other part of the reading. You can now take pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working toward has now reached its culmination. It may have been a relatively brief cycle or a much more extensive one, like an 87-year life cycle, right? Good morning, Mel. Glad you are here. Yet regardless of the length of time, you have arrived at the stage of completion. Let yourself feel the contentment and satisfaction of this accomplishment. It is like you take a deep breath, so let's do that. Take a deep breath. And reach the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. Exhale. It is important to not only enjoy this completion, but also to let go and allow yourself to relax afterwards, just like exhaling slowly and consciously. People are much too eager to rush to the next item on the agenda. Good morning, Bonnie. Glad you are here. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Without giving proper time and space to appreciating and honoring the natural cycle of release that follows a point of resolution. So, Di, that's exactly where you're at in terms of your mom passing yesterday. It's that exhale, and there's completion. How cool. Give yourself that time to relax and rest before tackling Spirit's next assignment. And as your mom wished, it's now opportunity. You've done your duty as a daughter, taking good care of your mom, and now's your opportunity. Rest will be the first call to action. Yes, action, rest. And then there will be something else, and you'll know when. Doors will open, an invitation will be given, something will come across your path where you'll go, that's what I meant to do next. That's what I meant to do next. I have completed this assignment. I did a good job. I rest now, and what comes next will come next. Completion. How awesome is that? And I see a shift. I see a big shift in terms of how we're dealing with death and dying. It's much more a normal part of the process rather than something that people fear and people avoid. And good morning, good morning. Thank you for the sunrise. I appreciate it. So, and we are much more open about it. So they did an honor walk at the nursing home as they took her mom out yesterday and put her in the vehicle to go to the funeral home. All of the staff were standing along the sides, just honoring her last journey. It was very cool. Very cool. So I like that it's becoming a more normal thing and that it's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve. So, and tonight I'm actually getting together with my one sister who's local. Well, not local, an hour and a half away, and let's see, 4 female cousins, 4 or 5. I can't remember how many are showing up. But we haven't gotten together probably since the last family funeral, which was for one of their fathers. No, it wasn't either. It was for an uncle. Because 3 of them went boom, 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 right in a row. So the female cousins are getting together tonight for dinner. And I'm sure we'll reminisce. And what's funny is we all look very similar. So you're going to see this whole table of women who look very similar. I bet they're going to wonder what happened. Where did they all come from? We've got clones here. So, but again, another time to honor the completion. Honor the completion of that generation of the family. The only ones who are left are the ones who married in, my dad and my Aunt Lois. So just interesting, this whole idea of completion. So take some time today to ponder that. The completions, yeah, I will. We'll see if we can get someone to take a picture of all of us. Yes, the honor walk was outstanding. It was very cool. So let's do that today. Let's honor that life cycle. Let's honor all of the life cycles. We're in winter right now. I mean, today it still looks like winter here. We had spring and now we're back to winter. But honoring those cycles. I remember someone saying when I was in middle school, he was our science teacher. Some of you might remember him, Mr. Knight. Him saying that one of the reasons he lived in Wisconsin was because we had 4 seasons, and he loved the seasons. And I thought about that. That was the first time I even considered that, yeah, there were other places that did not have 4 seasons. And I'm like, that's really interesting. I do look forward to those changing seasons. So my tulips are up about this much already. That's a little scary given Wisconsin weather, but we'll see what happens. But paying attention today to life and to death, that birth into a new life, all of the transitions that we go through. Just take some time to honor that. Have an awesome Thursday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.